Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Nine Sols. In our previous episode, we finally got teleportation. After having escaped the prison, we've made pretty big headway. Shit. That's less than ideal. There we go. Let's see if we can't do this a little bit nicer than we did last time. Go. Pretty fucking far. Turns out. Well, that's not an ideal start. The run back for this is a little, I don't want to say brutal, but it's not ideal. Okay, hold on. We're taking some hurt here doing this. Coming down here, or no? Okay. All right, so. Shit, I dodged into that like 4 times. We basically had him. I think maybe I need to not start out with using all my bow stuff. I kind of think he might be changing attack patterns. hate this wait for the heat wave to pass. I'm so tired of it. It's such a waste of time, it feels like. I think I would feel differently if the enemies were affected by it, but as it stands, it's just like, it is just me that is affected. And that feels disrespectful. Well, that's unfortunate. Got impatient and missed my jump. Spacing out my arrow attacks worked better, because he had that stagger and then we could get some hits in. So, gotta remember that for next time. Alright, Focus Jade. 3 slots, consumes 1 chi charge when executing a charge strike to deliver a more powerful strike that hits harder and reaches further. You know, actually for me, that might not be a bad choice. Considering how I use Charge Strike a lot and my chi stuff not nearly as much as I should. Sitting on kind of a lot of money. So let's actually go back. Oh, well, first let's look at our skills. Generating G charges. That actually could be pretty useful. Go back to the pavilion. Spend some cash. Didn't we have some health upgrades that we could potentially buy that we've been sleeping on? I also need to turn this map data in. Received, go to the side, wait. Shouldn't robot assistants be polite? You're a bit different in that regard. Map data, all sent. What else you want? At least you could... You know, it's fine. Just give me the data. Hey buddy, where are you at? here? What are you doing with the 3D printer? Sean wanted to learn how it works, so I taught him how to use the multi-tool to take it apart. While I was at it, I also uploaded a new blueprint. None of this sounds like good news. Wait, what new blueprint? I already mastered the use of Telergy. Drawing up a blueprint wasn't that hard. This 8-man kid can really pick up some Solarian technology when he puts his mind to it. Are you sure he's learning and not just playing? I learn fastest when I'm having fun. So how long will it take to print? Yes. I can't imagine it being anything useful. That's a matter of opinion. I think it's quite worth collecting. There's only one blueprint, so print while it lasts. Like an action figure? A Sean coin. That's funny. You know what? Sure. Nice. So we have a decent chunk of money that we can... Huh, it recycles for more than it cost us to buy. That's interesting. I want to recycle at least this so that I'm at 35. Because wasn't there a thing that I wanted to buy from you for 35? What do you have there? Let me see. Thunderburst Bomb. This banned Feng Shi weapon hasn't been seen since the end of the war. If I reduce its size and adjust the explosion radius, it just might work. What are you mumbling to yourself about? Give me a moment. You'll understand soon. Alternate arrows? Oh, done. There, your new arrow, the Thunderburst Arrow. Arrow, Thunderburst Arrow. Arrows that incorporate the power of Thunderburst bombs. Upon striking an enemy, these arrows generate a series of electric blasts, striking them down with an instant with thunderous force. Cool. So, new things to purchase there, but this is what I mostly want. Got that. Okay, we got new transmutation stuff. I wish it said how many dark steels I've got. I think I've only got the one. A moment of your time, Sir Yi. I saw some paintings of renown hanging upon your walls. By whose hands were they rendered into being?
Huh?
What? Paintings of renown? You mean like the portrait of Kunlun Immortal? No, the painting casts a much bolder strike, signed by the name Shun Yun. Ah, they resemble the painting you have in your possession. Every stroke a curiosity, every hue a mystery. This is the first time I've laid eyes on such exquisite artwork. Are you for real? Why, of course I am. Do you see a flaw in my judgment? I've dabbled in both ancient and contemporary treasures. My expertise can surely withstand public judgment. No, I didn't mean to question your expertise, it's just I didn't know you had such unique tastes. With all due respect, Sir Yi, would you be willing to part with the painting in your hands? What's in it for me? Allow me to think this through. How about this? I have one Feng Shi jade in my personal collection, which is usually off limits, but I can make an exception for your masterpiece. What do we think? I want some basic components thrown in. Yeah, that's just a few hundo. Wonderful. Oh, this painting, what incredible artistry. Interesting that we don't actually have a choice to say no, which probably would have been my first inclination. Harness Force Jade. Performing a precise parry will complete any ongoing charging for charged strike, making immediately available for use. Huh. I can see the utility of that, but that feels so specific that it would not be worth the very limited slots that we have. All right, here we go. Computing unit. I want that. Wall climbing gecko. Also do want that. Gosh. So like, we're learning that like the Sean stuff is actually quite impactful to upgrades. Which is an interesting little like, hey, there's some delay there. And I brought you another couple toxins. Wow, that's delicious. The flavor has a gentle sweetness that lingers even after I've gulped it down. Munch, munch. Not bad. It really goes down. You know? Not bad at all. It was so good, I almost forgot to breathe. I blacked out and saw a few of my dead buddies. It was a hell of an experience, let me tell you. We would typically refer to that experience as seeing your life flash before your eyes. Alright, so we actually bought one more toxin than I needed. Nothing beats drinking while sitting beside the fireside. That damn bee monster gave me so much trouble. I sure needed a break. What bee monster? Did you bump into the Phoenix Guard outside? What, is that not allowed? Watch yourself. We're surrounded by hazards on all sides. Don't just run out on your own. That's nonsense. I've been all over this damn place. We haven't been to that filthy cave with the ugly murals. You found a bunch of useless statues. Cave statues? Went out there all on your own? Don't underestimate me. That was nothing. Okay. Maximum health continues to increase. This fruit tastes pretty normal. Are you sure it's poisonous? I can't really enjoy normal food. We learned at school not to touch it due to its parasites burrowed deep inside, so I have no idea. You dumbass, you believe everything they teach you at school? The small white granules inside pack quite a punch, though. They're pretty good. Really? So it's edible? Why don't you take a bite yourself? Come here and stop shaking. I haven't moved. Oh, come on. Now you have two heads? Hey, why'd you turn your face into a bug? Trying to impress me with your theater tricks? Glad I listened to my school teachers. So, what do we think? The Sean coin, 2,000, like, that's nothing to sneeze at, but, I kind of don't want to recycle it yet. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to all my money here. It's, yep. Status. We'll try out the Thunder Arrows. We do also need to give some stuff to him. I feel like the ready-to-eat rations might lead to a toxin thing, so we'll give it a shot. Care for some dessert? Dessert? Are you talking about this hard, dry biscuit? Oh, it smells nice and sweet, with a hint of tea, too. The one you're holding was the most sought-after bubble milk tea flavored ration. Why would you turn it into bricks? Why not? Do you not like having normal food? This is an emergency ration. It's made to be portable in critical situations. Are there other flavors? Are there ones with fish in it? There are quite a few choices, but everyone has their own favorite. I prefer the savory ones because they pair well with alcohol. What are you doing? Wow, it's so tough. The old people with bad teeth in our village won't be able to eat this at all. Don't gnaw on it. You're supposed to soak it in hot water. Huh? Does it have to be hot water? I didn't boil any water. Will cold water work? It will, but it won't taste very good. You're holding the very last box of bubble milk tea rations. You have no idea how valuable it is. Only one box left? Then I'll hold on to it for now and wait for a special occasion to enjoy these rations. Might as well give him everything. My voice is not thrilled about it, but it'll be fun. Wow, this thin stone looks so pretty. Are you going to decorate the pavilion with it? This is a record. It's used to store music. It would be easier if I just let Abacus demonstrate. Oh, it sounds like there's people inside. This voice, it sounds really unique, like they have an egg stuck in their mouth. I know this song.
Okay.
It's Millennium Moment, released by Feng Jin in the year 2986 of the Turbulent Era. It's a song that had a huge influence during the Millennium of Inquiry. What is it about? A millennium moment? How long is that? Millennium Moment, your chains still mattered. Millennium Moment, your thoughts unfettered. Your thoughts unfeathered? Unfettered. Thoughts unfettered. It describes vibrant clash of different ideas during that time. People were tired of the endless wars, so they kept thinking, trying to imagine a way out. For that reason, many films and shows were set in that beautiful era. If I remember correctly, this was also the theme of a best-selling movie. I loved that movie, and I definitely want to see it more than once. Grand Strategist Day Off was actually a box office bomb on release. Rest assured, my lord, good taste isn't defined by the masses. So I assume that's a Ferris Bueller joke? Which is wild? I know you don't want to tell me you're doing out there, Yi, but if you're going to do something really dangerous, something that might get you seriously injured, could you at least say something? It was just an accident. I won't lose next time. Fine. I'm just glad you're okay. That blue-green uncle saved you. I don't think he's a bad guy. Did it surprise or scare you? I'm used to it. You all look really different to me. For all I know, that might be what everyone in your hometown looks like. You have a point. Saw that old grandpa on Abacus's screen. That was amazing. How old is he? Not sure. Probably old enough to be my great-grandfather. Wait, Abacus wasn't supposed to show you that. I heard you talking about a repository. It sounds like a really important place. Did you find any legendary swords or cooking utensils there? No, I only picked up some rare metals and spare resources. It's just a bunch of antiques. Their age is the only reason why they're valuable. I think being old is pretty remarkable. Makes me think of that girl living next door to us who choked on a fishbone and passed away so young. It takes a lot of effort to keep something or someone around for a long time. Dark. Alright, one last thing. Want to try a new toy? What is this, a hat? It's a virtual reality display called Draconis Anima. I can't see anything. It's just covering my eyes up. It actually does the exact opposite. It can show you anything you wish to see. Are you ready? I'm booting it up now. Oh, it lit up. This was just a byproduct from the Skullscape development. It never made it into the market. How do I play? It feels like it's just covering my eyes. Relax, picture in your mind where you want to be or who you want to meet, and the background should change. Nothing changed. It's not responding. All I can see is the Four Seasons Pavilion. You're standing right there. Whoa, that grilled fish you're holding looks delicious. Can I have a bite? You're already in virtual reality. Try pulling up the virtual menu. There should be plenty of old games in the database. Oh, there's the menu. What's this? Top horror games? What does that mean? Detention? Doesn't look very interesting. Are these the only games I can play? Don't knock it till you try it. I have a feeling you won't be bothering me for a while. Alright. Well, we picked up some stuff. But I think this is still where we need to go. So, essentially just a little upgrade sesh and queuing things up for future improvements. Alright. Stuff going on in the rooms above us, I think. Nice little shortcut. come on. Some of the head bonks in this game are frankly absurd. Okay. This edge here makes me think that there's a whole lot going on. I have not taken advantage of yet. Let's see if we can go over here and drop down right after this happens. Nope. Taking damage while this cutscene happens? Who knows? No. Nice. Alright, let's see what's in here. This feels like maybe it's going to be optional. Well, maybe not. Pharmacy panel. Medicine cabinet warning message. Warning, medicine cabinet damage. Use the gene eradicator on any remaining experimental subjects. Transmutation medicine is a combination of biological and chemical substances that facilitate genetic sequence modifications. It can be ingested or inhaled. Certain medications cause intense pain that is intolerable for many people. Some drugs have strong side effects and must be administered under expert guidance. We never did find out what this was for. Gene eradicator. This toxin can cause irreversible damage when added to a transmutation crucible. Specially refined neutralizing agent created to control runaway experiments ends any and all effects caused by genetic modification. Alright. So is that it for this room? Kind of think it is. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's take another look at this area. Well, shit. It's actually not super clear where to go next. Never mind, yes it is. So, what we're going to do is we're going to run across this area, and then it looks like there's a butterfly place for us above the opposite side. Is the butterfly affected by... No, it's not. But this is actually not a butterfly place, which is exasperating. Like, am I wrong? Like, this spot up there, that looks like a butterfly place, right? Think we have to go up over there, maybe? Let's go back to the pavilion, because maybe this toxin will kick us over to the next health thing, or maybe it does something else. Who knows? Hey kid, are those bubble milk tea flavored rehydration rations? Yeah, Yi gave them to me and told me to add hot water to make it sweet. No! Make it sweet? Oh, you ignorant child. Untold number of Solarians needed at least 1 cup a day, relying on the sugar in these drinks to nourish their withering souls. You need one every day, Uncle Chubby? No, he quit a long time ago. This travel mug is filled with a drink that only looks like bubble tea. It's been centuries since I had some real tapioca bubbles. This is probably my greatest regret. If I'm going to die anyway, why not make it a sweeter ordeal? Because you'll get stuck going up the stairway to heaven. Well, that doesn't matter now. I'll have you know that I tore through half of New Kunlun without finding a single pack of these. And now you're just going to let a monkey swallow what might be the last pack? This is a disgrace. If you like it so much, I wouldn't mind... Oh no, that won't do. I'm an adult. I do not steal snacks from children. It's okay. I probably don't know how to eat it right anyway. No, you gave it to you. I really shouldn't. Okay, then I guess I'll... But if you insist, I will humbly accept your offer. Here you go. Ooh. You know your vault thing? The place where a bunch of boxes fly around? I pried a few open to take a peek, only to find some hard stones and useless metal blocks. Those were rare resources we brought over from Pinglai. Though I do agree that the repository houses a lot of worthless junk. Like those clothes for nobles. What's wrong with clothes? At least they keep you warm. If you had said so earlier, I would have opened up a few more boxes. Alright, so you don't want this, Huh. Sir Yi, I have some most fortunate news to share. You're lowering their prices? Oh, that would be difficult to do. I hope you'll understand. The good news is about my dear brother. Thanks to your assistance, I have accumulated a sizable amount of gen. I believe that given time, these funds will help my brother regain his freedom. I didn't really do much, I was just buying what I need. Oh, ho, ho. No need to be bashful. I suspect you also purchased items which you didn't need. Much as I'm slightly ashamed to say this, there is one thing I'd like to discuss. In truth, other than Jin, the liberation of my brother will also require select few parts from other guards. Therefore, it is most fortunate that I, a meek scholar, am unable to... It is most unfortunate that I, a meek scholar, am unable to handle violent tasks. Enough beating around the bush. Ever since you called me, I knew this day would come. You want me to help you kill some guards and pick up parts, right? Just tell me what you want and where I can find them. Oh, I knew you would be willing to help. This part is called the Soul Severing Blade. It is currently held by a high-ranking guard named Shengui. The guard patrols the depths of the 8-man facility near the abandoned mines. In the 8-man facility near the abandoned mines, huh? Not too far. I'll give it a try if I manage to pass by. You have my deepest gratitude. May fortune in battle befall thee. Okay. We are still poor. God. Where did that Chiyu even come from? What a bizarre ancient weapon. I don't know either. It's not uncommon for an AI to have personality, but I've never seen one like his. He keeps calling himself a scholar, but no matter how much it can imitate Solarian emotions, it can't have any self-awareness, right? That depends on how you define self-awareness. To some people, self-awareness is just an illusion created by a mass of neural circuitry. I was on pretty good terms with Yan Lao, right? Yeah, you were more adept at pleasing the elderly than I was. Good, since he won't be needing any of it, do you think I'll be able to pick up some stuff from the repository when all this blows over? Those antique machines look so lonely under the glass covers. I've always wanted to take them apart to study. I'm sure you're aware that Yan Lao valued his collection more than his life. If angry, vengeful spirits don't bother you, be my guest. Oh, curses, don't say it. You know I hate ghosts. Still poor. Dang, I was honestly hoping that the toxin thingy that we just picked up would be useful. Seems I'm gonna rest here. Did we ever beat this guy? I can't remember. We did not. Cool, that is brutal. That I like this one as much as I like the other one. was a little touch and go. We had very little health left, but we got there in the end. Oh, nice. Herb Catalyst. Hell yeah. And there we go. Soul-severing blade. Weapon taken from a guard. A wrist accessory of Shingui, a celestial specter that can slice through steel. During battle, it can be concealed under the sleeves to obscure attack timing. Interesting. Let's go back to the pavilion. And we are going to change that. No. Water flow. We're going to change back to Cloud Piercer S. Just liked that more. Rest. Buddy. Brought you your weapon. Here's the dagger you asked for. Bless you, Sir Yi. Your benevolence is immeasurable and your virtues as clear as... I get it. You don't need to exaggerate. Oh, I am obliged, for it must have been a hard-fought victory worthy of great praise. These Celestial Legion are the Council's elite guards. They can indeed be a bit of a nuisance. But when compared to an ancient weapon like you, they're just small fry. I do indeed differ from them in rather inherent ways, but this does not mean I possess a higher prowess in combat. Using Shingui as an example, could you not see that he blindly follows orders without any autonomy? To exist trapped in that teleological code is a pitiful existence. I believe that it is a benevolent and righteous to have put them to rest. Do you think only creatures with free will can be considered alive? Indeed. He who is unable to live for himself is just a dead man walking. You shouldn't be too harsh. Artificial beings like you are a special case. Oh, I understand. After all, I couldn't think when I first opened my eye. In the beginning, I was kept in the Ji family's vault. At the time, my senses were obscured. I could only see the objects displayed in that room. Placed before me were the last written words of the great Ji patriarch. The poem initially appeared to me as just a collection of symbols, but those ink strokes accompanied me year after year. Till one day I suddenly understood its meaning. A surge of emotions poured into my brain. As if I woke up from a reverie, everything in the world began to brim with meaning. To think that a poem could create self-awareness, it's nothing short of a miracle. Oh, it is your choice whether or not to believe it or not, Sir Yi. But the world is much too colorful to not listen to one's heart and waste time on tasks assigned by others. If I can't grant this experience to my brother, then I'm afraid it will all have been in vain. I am grateful to you, Sir Yi, for this great gift. I shall put it to good use. Alright, got a medicinal herb, so let's see if we can modify our pipe. Excellent. I want to get this, I think, because I think this is essentially like tier 2, and then this is tier 3. Oh. Of course I do want ammo. Well. Alright. Let us see if we can't... The Ape Man situation is bothering me. I'm gonna try again to find the way in. Maybe I discounted the route that we looked at before too quickly. Because I looked at this and went, nah, there's no way. But maybe there is a way. totally away. I just am dumb. Possible that wasn't there before, but I'm betting it was there, and I just didn't look. Ooh. Fighting an elite in the dark does not particularly appeal. Boy, that's not an auspicious start. Gosh, dang it. All right. Alright, strategically, I don't think it's actually that bad. I just need to not do such a bad job. honest, I was hoping that the lights would be on down here. One upside of being charged attacks for everything is that I do just kind of get the shielded enemies handled for free. Fuck, come on. We were so close to getting him. Alright. I'm gonna force myself to stop. Once again, we're stopping at an elite, and then next episode we'll probably get him right at the beginning of the episode. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!